Episode 6. The Price of Truth. Rachel sat under the old bridge, shivering from cold and fear. She kept checking her phone every few minutes, but there was no reply. No, I'm coming. No, stay safe. Just silence. Above her, thunder rolled across the night sky. Rain started to fall, slow at first, then harder. Rachel pulled her hoodie up and tucked the backpack under her arms, trying to protect the files inside. She had to keep them safe, no matter what. After what felt like an eternity, her phone buzzed. Rachel's heart jumped. It was a message from her old journalism professor, Mr. Carter. Meet me at Silver Pine Cafe. 20 minutes, be careful. Rachel frowned. The Silver Pine Cafe was a 24-hour diner just off the highway, far enough from town that it was safer, but still risky. She stuffed her phone in her pocket, pulled the backpack tight, and started walking. Every step felt like she was dragging 1,000 pounds behind her, but she didn't stop. She couldn't. The town was eerily quiet as she moved through the shadows. Lights were off in most houses. No cars on the streets. Like, the whole town was holding its breath. Rachel stuck to side streets, staying out of sight. Every time a car passed, she ducked behind bushes or fences. She couldn't be seen. Not now. Finally, she spotted the glowing red sign of the Silver Pine Cafe through the rain. A few trucks were parked outside. Rachel wiped the rain from her face and slipped inside. A little bell over the door jingled. The cafe was nearly empty. A tired waitress wiped down the counter. An old man read a newspaper in the corner, and at a booth near the back, there was Mr. Carter. He looked older, grayer than she remembered, but his eyes were still sharp. When he saw her, he stood up quickly, motioning her over. Rachel slid into the booth across from him. "You look like hell," he said gently. Rachel gave a weak laugh. "You have no idea." She placed the backpack on the table between them. This is everything. About Emma, about Willow Creek." Mr. Carter opened the backpack and flipped through the files. His face grew serious. He shook his head slowly. "This is bad," he muttered. "Real bad." Rachel swallowed hard. "I need you to help me get it out. Expose them." Mr. Carter nodded. "You did the right thing coming to me." He started gathering the files neatly, carefully. Rachel felt a tiny spark of hope. Maybe, just maybe, it was almost over. But then, the little bell over the cafe door jingled again. Rachel looked up, and her stomach dropped. Two men in dark jackets walked in. Not cops, not normal customers. The kind of men who moved like they were used to hurting people. They scanned the cafe. Their eyes locked onto Rachel. They started walking toward her. Fast, Mr. Carter saw them too. "Stay calm," he whispered. He stuffed the files under his coat and slid out of the booth. "Follow me." They moved toward the back exit, trying not to run. The two men picked up their pace. Rachel's heart pounded so hard she thought it might burst. They pushed through the kitchen, knocking over a tray of dishes. The waitress shouted, startled. They burst out the back door into the rain. A narrow alley led to the parking lot. Rachel and Mr. Carter ran, slipping on the wet pavement. The men chased after them, shouting, "Stop, you're making it worse for yourself." Rachel didn't even glance back. She spotted Mr. Carter's old blue sedan at the edge of the lot. They dove inside. Mr. Carter fumbled with the keys, hands shaking. The engine roared to life just as the two men reached the car. One of them slammed, a fist on the window. Rachel screamed. Mr. Carter hit the gas. The sedan peeled out, tires screeching. The men fell back, shouting curses that Rachel barely heard over the pounding of her heart. They sped down the highway. Rachel struggled to catch her breath. "They knew we were meeting," she said, voice trembling. Mr. Carter's jaw was tight. "They're watching everything, listening." Rachel looked at him sharply. "You think my phone's tapped?" Mr. Carter didn't answer. He didn't have to. Rachel felt sick. She'd led them straight to him. After about 20 minutes of silent driving, Mr. Carter pulled off onto a muddy dirt road. He killed the headlights and parked behind a thick clump of trees. Rachel looked around, nervous. "Where are we?" Mr. Carter leaned over, speaking low and serious. "We can't go back into town. Not now. Not ever. If they catch you with those files, you disappear." Rachel hugged herself, shivering. "What do we do?" Mr. Carter pulled out a battered, old laptop. "We scan everything. Send it to every major news outlet we can. They can't silence all of them." Rachel nodded, teeth chattering. "Okay, let's do it." They spent the next 2 hours working in the cramped, freezing car. Rachel read off names, dates, details. Mr. Carter scanned and uploaded documents as fast as he could. They sent files to newspapers, TV stations, online journalists, anyone who might listen. Finally, just before dawn, Mr. Carter hit send on the last batch of files. He leaned back, exhausted. "It's done," he said. Rachel stared out at the horizon where the first light of day was breaking through the storm clouds. For the first time in days, she let herself believe it. Maybe they had a chance. Maybe Emma would finally get justice. But as the sun rose higher, Rachel noticed something. A black SUV pulled onto the dirt road, heading straight for them. Mr. Carter cursed. "They found us." Rachel's hope shattered. The fight wasn't over yet. It had only just begun.